can step up and deliver on this big stage. Welcome to San Jose, California, and the home of the San Jose State Spartans. And the Aztecs will kick this away to get us going here. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Spartans offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ray. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the middle. It's Jones. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read. Good exit.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, no change in the score. So San Diego State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today, going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Aztecs will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, San Diego State!
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on 1st down. Takes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Motion now from the tight end. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Valentine. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Aztecs looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Aztecs! So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the San Jose State offense. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's second down here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Valentine. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And this time it's complete.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly,
the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. It's past the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10.
And that is another.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, San Jose State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, San Diego State. Great connection there for 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
24, San Jose State, 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Sideline route, he's out of bounds before the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Finally steps out of bounds. Return. What a play by the defense. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. Touchdown, San Jose State. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
As the first down is still going. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aztecs.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
San Diego State, 31. San Jose State, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And they'll run it with the draw play. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Aztecs have 1st and 10 here. A handoff to the back. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Cannot escape. It's a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Sacked on back-to-back plays. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finally throws it deep to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Spartans! This offense cannot be stopped.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. luck with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he makes the catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Receivers are bunched together. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Now they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I've got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Looking deep to the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts.
Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.